Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. This is back on the XK 150 Tonneau, the rear boot section on the fastback, and I did a bit of lead loading, as you can see here. I've now extended it and come all the way down. You can, if you remember, remember how ragged it was, and I've come all the way down and make that new edge. What I've got here now is a bit that I've just leaded, basically from here up to here. And what I'm going to do now is you can see how rough it looks initially, and then what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to try and do by holding the camera with one hand and doing it with the other, is show you how it can come up, how nice you can get it down to this kind of situation where it looks like it's a brand new piece. You know, you will get a few pinholes, but obviously the size of the roll lock that you use will make a difference, whether it's a 50, an 80, a 120, whatever. So to get the initial thing down, I've got an 80, I believe it is. It's an 80, or is it? Yeah, it's an 80. I'll just double check that. Anyway, so I'll try and do it with one hand, and hopefully I can watch through the viewfinder. You can see, sorry about the compressor going, but you can see that little bit that's gone on the edge there, and I can just cut that out. You can see how easy that edge, that lead is to remove. Now what I'll try and do is get that lip there. Now to do the edge. Okay, that's just, hopefully the compressor will go off in a second. That's just a few minutes working on it. The real trick with this, if you're making something like this, is to make it build the lead. Hopefully that compressor will go off in a second. Just a second. So, hopefully you can hear what I'm saying, but if you when you put this lead in, just make it a bit higher than you really want it, because lead's very easy to clean back. And you can see there, look, there's a little dimple in it in a few places, but generally it's got a really nice finish on it, and that's completely covered that bad returned area. Just a second, I'll put the camera down a sec. Now, typical. I'll just put the camera down for 1 second, and I'll change this airline over so you can see, and I'll clean it off. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll turn this light around. So, I'll pick the camera back up again, and there you can see how nice that line looks. You can see that the edge is nice all the way up, and it's very easy to clean, as I say, with a lead. And obviously, once you've got it down to a point where you want to go down any further, you just change the Rolex for a smaller one, like a 120. I think these are. Let me just have a check. I think these are they're 36s, 50s, and 120s. So I keep all these different Rolex. They're the problem with lead as well, like filler, they do fill up the surfaces quite quickly. So yeah, something to be aware of. So you can see the difference. Basically, you have 30s, 50s, and 120s for finishing. So yeah, so there we are. I think you'll agree that from what that is, how shitty that looks, or how bad that looks, you can see here that you can turn it into that. And the thing is, it's metal. There's no filler in this whatsoever. It's all metal. Okay, it's lead and metal and steel, but it is all one. It's all one piece. And that's stronger probably than the original was, because it was only kind of tacked every now and again. So yeah, I hope that's of some help. But it really does show you what you can do with this stuff. In fact, I'm now going to have to go to Frost Restorations, not go, but I'll have some sent to my sister's house in London, so I can pick it up. I'm going to get another 15 bars. I've gone through, like, I don't know, between the E-type, I think I had about, I don't know, I probably went through about 10 bars with the E-type, because the back, everything on the bottom of this car is brand spanking new, and I had to lead load everything in the back, and well, all over. And between this car and this XK and that Mini, I've gone through another 15, so that's 25, 30 bars, and they're quite big. Anyway, so what I'll do now is I'll get some ordered up tomorrow from Frost, get them sent to my sisters, and I can pick up the bars when I'm there. So I will have enough to do this. The thing to do with these bars is, once they get to a certain point, it's very difficult to hold them. Obviously you could put a glove on, but when you end up with a small bit, what you can do is just melt them together so that you can hold them and still use it all. What you don't want to be doing is picking up lead that's been on the floor, has got some debris in it, because it'll cause a problem. It needs to be brand new clean lead. If you try and use something, like this bit here, for instance, now this might be okay, but if you take up cuttings like that and then you melt them all together, you might find debris in it, and shavings or whatever, metal shavings, and that's not good. So you want to keep it as clean as you possibly can. And like I say, I think the proof of the pudding's in the eating there. I think compared to how that was, it looks pretty good now. So what I'll do now is I'll finish up the video. I'll clean this edge off here all the way down, and then I'll put some primer on it, because it's going to be a few weeks before I'm back from the UK with the new lead. And then I'll do this top bit with the little pieces I've got left. That side I'll have to wait until I come back. It needs some repair over there anyway. I can see a gap there. Anyway, hope that's of some use, and thanks for watching in, and talk to you on Monday probably. Yeah, Monday. Hope you have a nice what's left of the weekend anyway. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.